everybody! So the reason why I haven't been making videos lately is because I'm not entirely happy with the quality of the videos. Right now I'm filming on my photo booth, which is the only thing, the only outlet I have right now that isn't going to give me problems. When I film with iMovie, it's a little bit better quality. However, the audio never matches with when I'm talking, so it's really annoying to me to go through making an entire video and having to throw it in the trash because I can't talk. So I understand the quality of this video may be sacrificed a little bit. It's kind of pixely. It bugs me, but I really want to continue making videos for you guys. So today I'm doing a video on my foundation routine. If anybody has noticed, I've totally cut the old foundation video out of my life. It's gone. It was a few years ago. I knew nothing about nothing, and now I'm back with a much better updated foundation routine for mine. I get lots of questions about what I wear, and I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of how I work. So I've already done my eyebrows, just first and foremost. Now, the first thing I always do before anything else is just apply a lip conditioner. I have chapstick. This is my favorite right now. I have very, very dry lips, so I let it sit on my lips until I'm done with the rest of my makeup, and then I do my lips last, so they're nice and hydrated. But first and foremost, skincare, moisturizers. Now, I have normal to dry skin. During the winter, it gets really, really dry, so during the winter, I use the Moisture Infusion from MAC. And this is a serum. You want to put this on first. Literally, I'll just do it right now. I just do maybe 2 pumps, about that much product. It's going to expand a lot. I just rub it between my fingers, rub it on the face. I really just kind of concentrate it in the areas where I'm going to get the most dry, which for me is around my nose, around my mouth, and especially right here, which is ridiculous. So then my typical everyday moisturizer for normal to dry skin is the MAC Mineralized Charged Water Face and Body Lotion. This is the only lotion that you will see me recommend for your skin. I always tell people, don't put body lotion on your face. It's not meant to be there. But this is face and body lotion. It's cosmetic grade lotion, which means that it's totally fine for your face. At MAC, it's one of the most hydrating moisturizers offered. You can also do strobe cream or strobe liquid. Those are really good hydrators. But I'm just put a little bit right over the serum. Serums always want to go down first. They work best over time. If you have dry, flaky skin like I did last December, gosh, I want to say maybe within about less than a month, all of it was gone and taken care of using that Moisture Infusion serum. Okay, so skincare is done. I'm feeling nice and hydrated. Next, I'm going to throw down a primer. I use, by MAC, the Skin Base Visage. This is my absolute favorite. I love it for liquid foundation. MAC has a few other primers. Those I think are really good for just different type of makeup too, but I love this one because it's going to leave your skin feeling very, very soft, almost like a velvet texture. And I just put 1 pump. Especially for this primer, all you need is 1 pump. Okay, so all of that is down on the skin. I have my handy little MAC spatula, and I use Studio Fix foundation. I know a lot of people have really big beef with this foundation. I don't understand why. I absolutely love it. It's not heavy on my face. It doesn't cake up. It doesn't stay dewy. It dries matte, which is my favorite texture. It covers really, really well, so I really don't see any downfall to this foundation. I wear an NC25, and I always start around my jawline. I just kind of pull it down and down around my neck, which is probably the most important thing because you really don't want to have that awful line. But I'm using also a 130 brush from MAC, which is a small stippling brush, the dual fiber. And it's my absolute favorite. I will always recommend this for liquid foundation. It's the bomb. I used to use the flat foundation brush, but for me, personal use, it just, I couldn't blend with it. That's the first thing I noticed, is that I couldn't blend with it, and I would just have to pat it all over my face. It was just awful. But this brush is wonderful because it's going to offer you a full coverage as well, better coverage than a larger brush, or some people I know end up using one of these brushes, the larger ones like this. This is going to offer you a sheer to probably medium coverage, but if you want full coverage, you really need to go for something like this. I have a few blemishes right here. I know it's going to be hard to see because of the video, but the good thing about it is when you do have some blemishes is you just want to press it right in, and you can just kind of move it around, but as long as you're pressing it in, it's going to deposit that coverage, but without taking it away, but it's going to blend it, which is really awesome. So I just got small areas around my face. I mainly blend in the areas that don't really need too much coverage. I'm just taking a little bit at a time. I do always go over my eyelids. Especially if I'm just gonna like not do any eye makeup, just go over them right down the middle. Okay, let's kind of lightly do it around. I actually don't really even use too much of the makeup. About a pump or so. Then I'm going to switch over to the 206, is that, no, 286, which is this brush right here. One of my absolute favorites. I use this one for the smaller areas. I'll get a little bit closer to my eyebrows. I normally don't ever do my eyebrows first. I just did them first because I just didn't want to do them during the video. So normally I just kind of just go over the area. Then I use a little bit of it to put a little bit more of the Studio Fix underneath my eyes. I really try to gain as much coverage as possible with the makeup by itself. That way I don't have to use concealer or, you know, powders or anything like that. So I just try to spot correct with what I have left. Okay. Now, on camera right now, that looks totally fine because I have the light blaring in my face and you don't see any more darkness, but under natural sunlight, you do see a little bit more. So I use, from MAC, Pro Longwear Concealer. This one's in an NC30. And I put it right next to my Studio Fix foundation, and I just kind of like mix them together because I do feel like the NC30 is a little bit light. The NC35 is too dark. So I just take a little bit of that and just throw it right under the eye. Another reason why I love this brush so much is because, again, it's like a fluffy brush and you can blend with it. I know a lot of people like the flat brushes for concealer. I love this one because I can press it in just like this. Then I can go ahead and blend it into the rest of the skin. Now, if a few of you haven't already had question marks above your head, I always get people like, what? But I always tell them that I do concealer second after foundation. The reason for that, I mean, most people do concealer first because you feel like you want to conceal those areas. However, if you do your concealer first and you get it just how you want it, and then you go over with your foundation, you're just wiping it away. You're wiping it out of place. So I do my foundation first, and that's why for me it's important to get a concealer that's pretty much skin tone, if not just a little bit lighter. That way you don't see it so much. But you want to go after your foundation so that you can put that coverage exactly where you want it. Now, these two products that I wear, the concealer and foundation, dry matte. So that's pretty much it. I don't do any powder over this at all. My last step and product that I've been using that I absolutely love and adore, and I'll just do a little bit of it for you right now. I'm going to take my Sigma brush. This one is an F35 tapered highlighter brush, and so this is the taper tip one. I haven't found a use so much for this one until I got my sculpting cream from MAC. And the color I'm using for this is called Pure Sculpture. Again, for my sculpting and contouring, I like to use the warmer tones, and this one is like right up my alley. I love it. So it's going to be a cream, and that's why I use it with my tapered brush. So if you can find a brush like this, I think it's really, really perfect. And I'm just going to run it right through. I'm so much of a powder contour person that using this one, I was just kind of like iffy about it. But I just put a little bit on and just buff it through, and it's so pretty. It just buffs in really, really easily. And I just always take it up just right on the top. And just kind of blend it. You can throw this around the nose as well. Sometimes I'll do it a little around the chin. Okay, and that is it for my Flawless Foundation Routine updated video. Just use as many minimal products as you can if you do need to use a full coverage foundation. Don't be ashamed. A lot of people love to wear full coverage foundations. I know I do. But try to use that to your advantage. Try to use it to cover as much as you can so you don't have to layer product on powder, on foundation powder. And then it's going to get kind of cakey. So if you want that fresh skin, just try to use the most minimal amount of products. Also, I'd recommend the Fix Plus. I have a little mini Fix Plus, which I love. And this is just going to have a little locking mechanism on top. You just want to flip it open. Just spray a little bit like that. You want to spray it all around the face too, especially if you wear powder, because it's going to help for that powder just kind of set into your makeup a little bit more so it doesn't look so powdery on the skin. If you do want to wear powder or feel like you have to, pick up a little mini Fix Plus. It's going to just restore all that moisture into the skin and make you look much more fresh. So I hope you guys love this video. I'm very excited to finally be putting up a new one, updated for my foundation. And then there's going to be a couple videos after this one as well. So enjoy, and you guys have a wonderful day. It's nice to talk to you again. Bye.